Hi, I'm the Gun Guy. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. It's been a while since I got my hands on a Smith and Wesson Model 66, and it was a 6-inch model at the time, and I think it was a no dash. This one is a 4-inch 686, and it is a 686-3, so it's a couple models distant from the original one. Now, the original one, as you may remember, I probably told you at the time, had a recall for a while where they would stamp the inside of the frame with the letter M to let you know that it had been modified and repaired as a result of the recall. But this one is a -3, so it doesn't require that. That recall only applied to the -1 and the no-dash revolvers. So there's no reason to send this one back to Smith and Wesson. But notice that even though it's several generations down the road, it still has the firing pin attached to the hammer. Now, in later versions, guess what? They finally stopped doing that. And this one also does not have the locking system, because that's the politically correct thing that Smith and Wesson added to make states like California happy. And so that's now on their revolvers if you buy a new one, but this one does not have that. And those two items, the firing pin being attached to the hammer and the fact that that mechanical lock is not on there, make these guns more desirable for most folks who love Smith and Wessons. Now, functionally, I'm not sure it makes a difference in their reliability or their ability to shoot well. It's just that from a political perspective, nobody likes to bow to politics, and so with the ones that have the little lock on them, that kind of irritates purists, I think. These revolvers came in several barrel lengths, 4-inch being one, 6-inch being the longest, and then you could get them shorter as well if you wanted to have a very heavy snubby, I suppose. This one has the 4-inch barrel, and the barrel is ported. So we'll get a close-up picture of that so you can see the porting on the side, and that makes the recoil shooting this gun with magnums a lot less. Now, it also means that if you shoot it at night, you're going to have a lot more flash up in your face. So there's give and take to everything. But it does make shooting it from a target perspective or shooting it during the day a lot less of a recoil issue because of the porting on the barrel. This one is kind of a brushed stainless, so it's shiny. And I don't know if you've heard me say it before, but for target use and range use and fun, I love these beautiful shiny revolvers. But for self-defense use, for a carry gun, for a duty pistol, if you happen to be a security officer in a state that requires you to carry a revolver because you can't carry a semi-auto there, and there are states like that, at least at the recording of this video anyway. Hopefully that changes, but it hasn't yet. For any of those kind of things, shiny guns are not necessarily positive because they attract bullets. So I don't like shiny stuff for that. But for target use, a lot of fun to shoot them and take them to the range and have fun with them if you're not going to use them for the other things. The other thing is, for hunting, the shinier the stuff is, the more likely is your game is going to spot you and bolt. I know that's the case with a lot of different things that I hunt. They'll pick up on shiny pieces of metal and that kind of stuff, and sometimes that can interrupt your hunting trip and ruin your day. So I tend not to carry or use, for practical purposes, guns that are really shiny. Now, everybody's a little different. You may choose to do so, but at least now you understand why I don't. In any case, this is a terrific revolver. These Smith & Wesson's revolvers are beautiful. They lock up tight as tight can be. And you cock them and try to move the cylinder. It doesn't move hardly at all. This gun is in beautiful condition and shoots extremely well. And sometimes, even though you would think these things would be priced off the charts, if you look around, sometimes you can find a very nice Smith & Wesson Model 686 for a pretty darn good price. It's an L-frame gun, so it's a little bigger than the K-frames, quite a bit smaller than the N-frame. So it's in that middle ground where it makes it enjoyable to carry and still has enough weight that it makes it enjoyable to shoot with magnums. Now, they're all enjoyable to shoot with 38s because you barely notice them at all. The guns are heavy enough because they're magnum revolvers that you don't notice the 38s going off. And with the target sights, it makes them a lot of fun to shoot too when your eyes are getting older like mine. Anyway, there you go. There's the Model 686. I haven't seen one of those in a while. And this one is a 4-inch -3. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it, and I hope you continue to do that. Please invite your friends, because we're trying to grow, and we are growing, and it's really because of you. If you are a lover of guns and gun videos and you're not a member of the National Rifle Association, I'm going to make that easy for you because you should be a member. We're trying to save your Second Amendment rights, and we need your help. So I'll put a link right here so that you can do that. And it'll save you a little bit of money. It'll take you to a spot on our website where you can join an NRA and get a deal. I love deals, coupons, and so on. Likewise, if you have guns for self-defense or home defense, or you carry a gun on a daily basis like I do, there's a chance if you ever use it, you might get sued into oblivion or thrown into the prison cell because you didn't have a way to defend yourself. And even if you succeed in defending yourself, you're liable to be very, very broke. So I use a company called Second Call Defense because they provide money for the attorney to defend me, they provide money to bail me out of jail if I get arrested, and they do that all up front, unlike insurance, which will only reimburse you after you've defended yourself if you succeed in prevailing. This is money up front. I like the money up front. And it's pretty inexpensive. So I've got a link here for you to check that out. It might be interesting to you. It is the service and company we've decided to use for us here at GunGuy TV. Anyway, thank you again very much for watching my videos. Have a wonderful week and stay safe.